Good morning. It's Ashantin and BU4U.
Hi guys.
We are back at home and we are getting ourselves tidied up. We are improving our base. I am trying to get some lava to act basically for fuel upstairs. We've actually mined quite a bit of obsidian, or Yanni has. So it's finding lava that we can use is a good idea. So I'm just hurtling up and down stairs, filling up bucketfuls of lava into our furnaces because we're actually doing some building on our house.
Oh, you're on your way up. Good, then we can sleep.
Right. Oh, sorry. Is it getting night?
Yep.
Again. Oh my goodness. I'll go to
And
bed
I know
with
there's kind of a
two
stair
buckets
missing.
of lava, yeah.
But we'll sort that out. I was just I wanted to change something, so the top stairs is going to be changed into a block, so we kind of have to move our stairs going down to the mine a little bit.
Right.
That's why the top one is suddenly a block, but it's all little details.
Not an issue. Right, let me put one in that side and one in that side, and that should give us a heck of a lot. That furnace, it's in there. Why is it not going into there? Because we've got coal in there. That's absolutely fine. Actually, let me take the coal out and then we can get there you are. Lava is in this furnace. And are you boiling up anything at the top? Did you say you've got kelp going through?
Only in the right one.
Right.
The one with resources. But it's all in the hopper at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I spelled that correctly. Miscellaneous. But
it's miscellaneous.
And maybe then that sounds like it is right then.
That looks absolutely fine.
Okay,
I'm amazed that you can. I mean, that is a really sophisticated level of English you've got there.
Thank you. There we go.
Fantastic. Right, I'm going to go out.
I'll put you in there too.
And we seem to have managed to lose all our armor. In fact, I know where mine is. I'd taken it off and put it in a chest, so it is actually miles away at the moment. So my lava is halfway into the nether. So.
Oh, and mine is completely gone because I
know
I fell into the lava. That's so typical for me.
And I'm just harvesting some kelp, so I've got to be careful because I don't have any. And I'm not wasting our water breathing potions at the moment, though that is something we do need to do. And I might do a bit of AFK fishing just to get some more fish.
Yeah, generally we're just kind of missing all kinds of stuff.
Essentials,
yeah. Something like that.
Oh, the dolphins are here. Hello.
Oh, nice.
I know he's playing with the kelp that I'm harvesting. He wants me to follow him on adventure.
Aw. Yeah, they're very playful, actually. Oh. The new acacia trees already grew up. Let's just cut them down again.
Right, let's go and get this kelp up by boat. It often doesn't look very much, but when you get close, it's a lot more.
Oh, yeah. I have been swimming around sometimes. I was thinking about making a kelp farm, but I think that's something gonna be later. I do have most of the blocks, actually, to make one, but
I think one of the things we were going to do was to make some stables in the nether. And then we could go and get a couple of those horses, tame them from the horse ranch.
Oh, yes.
And that's why I was thinking of doing a bit of AFK fishing, because we'd want to keep some horses here where we have them at our home, and those would be sort of outdoor horses. But I would also want to have some in the nether. So we need 2 lots of saddles.
Oh, what was it I wanted? Yep.
And the other thing we're doing, it hasn't come out properly, is I've started a vine farm over there, but also we're going to try to see whether we can grow vines on kelp, which is something I didn't know whether we could. Yes, we can. It does grow on kelp.
Oh, nice.
I know. What a good use of a kelp wall.
Okay, let's use this. Okay. I've been making so many chests that now I think I need to make chests every time I'm trying to make something. When what I wanted to make was signs. There we go. Okay, but chests we can always use more of. We're always missing chests, so...
Is it 4? Oh, it's not. It's 9, isn't it? Oh my goodness, is that right? Yeah.
Okay, I made one for mechanical parts. I didn't know what else to call them, but it's things like pistons and observers and stuff like that.
Okay.
But if you have a better word, you can always change it. So we have
sounds good.
That. What are we missing here? Okay, we kind of need to check.
Where are you keeping pumpkins?
Usually in gardening.
Right.
I don't know if they might fit better in another chest.
Happy to do that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm recovering from yet another cold, which has been absolutely awful. And I'm just going to pop downstairs and get some more lava, I think. There's nothing in this left-hand chest. It looks to me as if...
No, that was supposed to be for coal or buckets.
Uh-huh.
Both of those on the left and the right is for fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the C is for your buckets, and yeah, you complained actually when I originally because there was only one chest and not a double chest for the C stuff. Now you have a double chest, so you can put all the buckets of cards you want in there.
Thank you.
I thought that was best. So Ash better have her second one or second chest. Yep. Okay, what else do we have in here? Okay, miscellaneous blocks, cargo parts. And I need a chest for paper and books, don't we? Things like that.
Yes, definitely paper and books.
Okay, we're gonna make one here for now, and then we'll have to see if we wanna move it later or elsewhere. No, because I was thinking we were talking about a second story, but I think should we just stick it with one story? And then, so we have to start thinking about what we want to use for roofs on this.
Indeed.
I don't know. Maybe it would work with what are they called again? Trapdoors or something? I don't know what would look best.
As a roof.
Yeah. For this.
Oh, we could do. Or you could mirror the floor, and you could use sandstone. As a roof.
That could look pretty. Then you can see the pattern.
Yes.
Oh, that could look pretty cool. You're using sandstone.
It makes lovely roofs. It really does.
Oh, we definitely. Yep, we're doing that. Okay. That's decided. Yep.
Good. Sorted.
Okay, let's say we're gonna do that. Oh, no, let's. Okay, so this one is gonna be. Come on. Okay. Pick the right button.
It is actually amazing how much kelp it takes to make a block.
Oh yes, it does take a lot. That was why I was considering making that kelp farm, but never really got around to it. And now we're so close to being done, so I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's often the case, isn't it, in Minecraft, that you decide to make a farm, and by the time you've made it, the amount of time you spend making the farm, you could have actually just grown stuff, harvested, and been moved on.
Yeah, it's mostly if you just think it's fun doing things like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Just figure out how to do this the way I wanted it. There we go. Because I know someone like Kuhn. He likes doing all this stuff, but he thinks it's fun. Like figuring things out and, you know. And then it's fun to do it and set it all up, even if it's a lot of work. But
I've got, friends who just love redstone.
Oh, yes. I do want to get more into it, but it's not something that has been my highest priority. I usually just like to mess around a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's use this one. So, dice.
My focus on farms is normally something like skelly. I really like having a skeleton spawner and, you know, getting all the bones and arrows, and, you know, the longer you're there, the better the quality of armor and bows, and you can get enchanted bows and things, which is great.
Oh, yes.
So that actually is one of my... Here we go. It's looking pretty nice, actually, I have to say.
There we go.
I think our house is starting to actually come together.
Yeah, it's been a long process, but we're getting there. That's just typical for us. We always get distracted and do all kinds of other things.
Right.
Oh, someone is going to be telling me off for the way I'm making these blocks.
Why?
Because I don't always do things the most efficient way. Like using all these little tricks. It's the same when I'm putting stuff into a chest. Sometimes if you have the option to, you know, right click or shift right click, I don't always do that. I often just drag things because at the same time I'm thinking about, okay, do I want to sort this? And what do I do? And do I want to do this? And then I kind of do things the slow way.
Yes.
So that doesn't always quite work out as planned. I think we need to move that one. Okay.
That's lure 1. Oh, there's a power 1 bow. Do you mind if I take it?
Oh, no.
Excellent.
You can do that.
You know I like bows.
Oh, yes. Well, I kind of like them too, but usually it ends up being you that uses it and not me.
Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea. Lure 3, oh, and mending. We need that one. Unbreaking 2, that's lure 1. Mending, great. There's a mending bow there.
Ooh.
Mending or fishing rod, Luck of the Sea. Lure 2. These are good bows. Let me take the Luck of the Sea and see if I can just do a little bit of fishing. Where is our fishing? Got anything in there? No. I just love the sound of it, don't you? Can you hear it?
Yes.
I just think it's one of these things where you could stand there and do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but it's very boring. I mean, this is something where you really ought to sort of unplug your mouse, go and make a cup of tea and come back. But I think they have slightly nerfed AFK in this edition of Minecraft.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, I've noticed that if you, particularly on Realms, if you're not careful, if you go away for too long, you get chucked out.
Ah.
And they seem to think that you're taking up their time, whoops, doing nothing. Come on.
Okay, there we go. And I need one of these.
Yeah, I think whoever decided to put this together, this automatic fishing one, and put a note block in, it was sheer genius.
Yeah.
I find it very, I don't know, I just like the sound of it. The tone is very good. It's not harsh. I'm standing here just enjoying myself, sort of, you know, banging. It's like the equivalent of banging on a nice drum. And the way that the top goes down and goes ka-ching, like a sort of old-fashioned cash machine. It's really good.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to use a gold plate. It's just nicer.
Oh, yeah. I'm just checking to
Let's see where
see
we are with that.
exactly what all the different trapdoors looks like, because I don't actually know.
Ugh.
So,
Rotten flesh and a couple of fish. Oh well, let's cook the fish.
how do we do this normally? So you look like that. No, I don't really like that for this.
Oops.
Nope.
Get that, my fishing rod.
Acacia? No.
Right.
What about this one?
Right, I'm going to go downstairs and get some more lava.
Could kind of work. Okay. See? Oh yeah, sure. Sorry. Trying to decide which trapdoor to use for this.
Yeah.
For this. Okay, I'm gonna steal some of the floor again until we get some more sand. Now I was trying to make one of the big flower pots, but I was trying to decide which trapdoor to use. Because I've only tried to use the oak ones before, but I kind of wanted to see. Oh.
I always think these look wonderful. They do look like barrels, don't they?
Yeah. There we go. Something like that. That could work.
You know, we've got a couple of chests down here that we just don't need by the staircase. Shall I bring them upstairs?
Sure. Yeah, it was the ones I put down because we got attacked by the
phantoms.
Yep.
Okay. So
because there's also those. What do you think look the best? You prefer birch or spruce for this with the sandstone floor?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I think probably the birch.
Yeah, can do that.
I like both, but probably the birch.
Okay, we're gonna go with the birch then. There we go. Aha! Look at that, guys.
We still get a heck of a lot of stuff. There's still a whole sort of mine shaft down here that we haven't been through.
Oh yes, there's a lot.
I know.
we always have like a gazillion projects going on.
I know. we seem to manage to. I'll just take a bit more wood actually. And they keep cutting our trees down.
Yeah, something like that, guys. Yeah. There we go. So
looking good.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the birch one.
Okay, and what are you going to put in the plant pot?
Oh, I put the lilac, I think it's called.
Nice.
So, oh, no, you don't go in there. You go over here. Now I have to get used to this new setup with all the chests.
Of course. I'm just taking out some spawning points down here that we don't need to have behind us.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Okay, what are all these chests? We've got more chests here though. I think I'll leave those there, that's fine.
Oh, we have so many chests sitting everywhere.
Oh, that's all right. Nothing wrong with it.
Oh, we need flowers too. We actually don't have a lot of flowers.
No, and we're surrounded by flower forests. We could just go and get
because we
nice...
don't. I used up the blue ones and the one ox eye. I think I used that somewhere, didn't I?
Well, we should have a lot of bone meal. We should have a lot of bone meal because of our skelly spawner.
Yeah, we have. Well, we haven't. Yeah, we have. We can make a lot at least.
Yeah, I think we need to make some stables, and then to get our least the passage. Where are we? Here we are. To the skelly spawner, so that we can just go there in horses. It's not that far actually. That's good.
What is it that you can click? I can never get that to work for some reason.
For what?
But I guess you have to choose the recipe first. It's just sometimes you can kind of click something and then you can make it fill up the exact number of things you need. If you want to make, for instance, I can make 4 blocks of dried kelp right now from what I have. So instead of making them 4 times in your you drag it and once, then you drag it a second and so on. then you can do it so it fills it up automatically with the max number. But I haven't figured out how to do that. I can never get it to work. I'm shift clicking and right clicking and but just doesn't seem to work. Well, I'm sure someone is gonna tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Absolutely. It's one of these things, whereas if I were doing it, I know what to do, but you can't. When someone else says, how do you do it? You have to do it yourself to understand it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we're getting there. See, and then I've made room for a lot of windows and stuff up here.
Mm.
So what are we actually missing in our house? I was thinking maybe we should make a little,
Windows.
Oh, that's not what I meant. But yes, we need windows. But I was thinking down here on the stairs somewhere, a little ways down. Maybe down where we kind of turn. Then we could make an extra storage room, which is just for surplus stuff. Just make a little room where we can pop stuff if there's anything that we kind of get a huge overflow of.
That sounds sensible to me.
Where did you go? Oh, you're there.
I'm here. I just.
But that's what I was thinking. What do we need a few more chests somewhere.
Well, wherever. In that case, the best thing to do. I mean, I was going to put a staircase down over here. I quite fancied the idea of having a staircase down, and we could put it down into the basement, separate from the mine area, or we could use the mining area. Mm-hmm. Do you want to use the mining area?
No, I was thinking we should have a storage that is just below here, kind of.
Yes.
So it's closer to us, so we can use it. Even if we have a surplus of wood or anything, we can just kind of pop it all down there.
Look. If we are to do this, we would take out the glass here, and then we would just take the stairs down here, and then, dang it. That one's stuck. That's it. And if we had presumably you would want sandstone stairs going down.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So what we need is more sand.
Oh yes.
Now we had a shed load of sand.
We don't anymore.
We haven't got it in our ice biome.
No, I don't think we have a lot of sand anymore. Okay. We need to go to the desert and grind sand.
Right, then may I make a suggestion that we decide to take a trip to the desert, but we decide before we go whether we are going to do anything with that desert village. Mm-hmm. I mean, we have a very nice village near the swamp.
Yeah, we don't technically need it, and it's a lot of work if you have an extra village.
I think that it's too much work. Mm-hmm. I think we ought to just make ourselves a desert base, not the village.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we had the same thought.
Lock the village, lock the villagers away. Mm-hmm. But I don't think we should, in any way, shape, or form, try to protect the village against pillagers and all this sort of thing.
No.
And remember, it's very much a place where we will get endermen. Mm-hmm. And I think we should go and get all the books from the desert village and put them underneath the skeleton spawner and get an enchanting area under there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can do that.
So, shall we go and rake out the desert village, make a base there for enderman fighting and sand collecting and going to savannah, and then bring as much sand and sandstone back as we can, so that we can build the floor here and the roof?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Good.
Just have to go through our stuff and make sure we bring everything we need, because we'd have a tendency to not do that. Okay, but should we just set up for that and then we can do that in the next episode?
Absolutely. What are we going to need for raiding desert village? I've got coal and sticks. We will need pickaxes. We will need iron. Where are you putting the zombie flesh?
Oh, there's a little mob drop chest over here. We might make it a different place somewhere.
I
with
am
more
going
room.
to take some with me in case there's a cleric that will take it.
Cool. Do you know?
good.
Do you need
I've got
arrows?
bones. I've only got 21.
Because we have 43 flint, and isn't that what you need? What do you need to make arrows, actually?
Feathers, flint. Yeah, feathers, flint, and sticks.
Yeah.
So I can make some arrows.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Crafting
How much
chest.
coal do you have?
I have 11 on me.
Okay, we need to mine some coal before we head off, I think, because we don't really have any.
That's given me a lot more arrows. That's good. Let me leave the flint here.
Okay, guys, but we're gonna set up for that, and then next time we're gonna head off to the desert.
Okay, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.